Grabbing the boards like, I'ma go coast to coast. I'm on beats like Dosey Do. They don't wanna go toe to toe. Step into my court, you get put in the post.
Yo, what up, it's your boy JDMC, and we back with another video. What I'm going to be doing today is the NBA tier list. I'm going to be doing point guards in the NBA this season, and I've got different categories that I'll try rank them in. I've done a few of these tier list videos, and you guys seem to like them, so if you enjoyed this one, can we hit 8 likes this video? Surely we can get 8 likes. And also leave a comment or leave a like if you want to see me do more of these. Like if this video does well, I might do shooting guards and then I'll move on to small forwards, power forwards and centers. But I thought it'd be good to do the point guard ones and just go from there. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that sub button. We're nearly at 400 subs, trying to hit a K by October. So if you aren't subscribed and you enjoy the NBA, hit that sub button. If you don't, your team won't make the playoffs this year. So you might as well subscribe for good luck. Yeah, I'll stop wasting you guys' time. Let's get into it. And as I go through it, I might like make changes near the end, but I'll just put them where I think for now, and then we'll go from there and we'll improvise. But also leave your guys comments down below if you think that I put people in the right spot or the wrong spot, or if you disagree with me or whatever. I'm always happy to have a discussion down below. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, as you can see here, we've got the point guards down below. I've sort of roughly gone through it. I don't think it's missing anyone or whatever. This seems to be like updated properly, and I've changed a couple of the categories just to make it more sort of like organized. So I've got the best of the best, who's just sort of the best of the best point guards. All-star, who I think is like an all-star or maybe slightly a potential all-star because we don't know who the all-stars are yet. Solid starter is just, I think you're a solid starting point guard. Average starter means like you are a starter and you're like good or whatever, but I don't think you're a solid starter. So I'll have sort of 2 different tier lists for the starting point guards, and then all right will just be like people who I just think are average in comparison sort of to the others as well, because by the look of it, obviously these point guards are all like very good. And I noticed LeBron's in there. I guess we'll just treat him as a point guard for this video instead of a point forward, but yeah, we'll stop mucking around. So Steph Curry, best of the best, no discussion. Lonzo Ball, ooh, is he a solid starter or average starter? See, I think he's a solid starter, and I'm gonna put him on solid starter based on potential. If he was like 34 years old and he was like he is now, he'd probably be an average starter, but we'll put him at solid starter and we might change it. Patrick Beverley, he's an average starter. Like, he's a great defender, but yeah, average starter. The Cavs boy, oh, he's probably a solid starter as well. Yeah, I'll put him as solid starter just based on potential as well. Cody White, well, he probably has to, right? Since I've put those 2 there, he's a solid starter as well. Like I said, might change it. Dejounte Murray, yeah, I think he's a solid starter as well. Like I said, for the last 3, potential as well. The Knicks, Frank Nicolala, whatever, I forgot his name, sorry. I mean, he does have potential, but he's just all right, you know. Like, they've got so much potential point guards, and I don't think he'll get much opportunity with the way they play Payton. So yeah, we'll put him as all right. Luka's best of best. Yeah, no ifs, whats, or buts about it. So is Kyrie. Kyrie's Gordon Dragic. So he is a solid starter, but he comes off the bench most of the time, right? We did last year. I won't say he's an average starter. He's a solid starter. Yeah, definitely a solid starter. I know it probably feels weird with Lonzo there, but just based on his passing and like his athletic ability and his shooting has got a lot better, I do think he's solid. John Wall, we'll put him as an all-star. I'm not saying that I think he'll be an all-star, but I think he's more of an all-star caliber player, and I think he's definitely a level above these solid starters here. So yeah, like I said, I'm not claiming he will be an all-star, but I think he potentially could be, and yeah, he deserves to be a step above them. Jamal Murray, oh, this is difficult. This is hard to categorize him in like comparisons to the other. See, like, I put him in the all-star because I think he's slightly above these guys, but then I don't think he'll be an all-star. We'll put him there for now. But keep in mind, I'm not claiming these 2 are all-stars. I just reckon that they're a step above the solid starters. Brogdon. So he's on Jamal Murray's level, right? Or he'll be like the top of that. I'll put him up there as well. And like I said, not claiming they'll all be all-stars, just how I see it. Same with Westbrook. Westbrook's got to go there. Ben Simmons, he's got to go there as well, right? Or is he best to best? Nah, I feel like Ben Simmons can go there just because he ain't scoring anything. Trae Young. See, I think he's best of best. And I do feel comfortable putting him above John Wall, Westbrook, and Simmons. Do I? You guys might disagree with that. But I think Trae Young, based on potential as well, could be the best of the best. I think he's a weaker out of these, out of the Currys, Lukas, and Kyries, but I think he's better than these guys here. I'll put it like this. And again, the 100th time, do not think all these guys will make the All-Star game, just the way I'm categorizing it for this video. Devontae Graham, so he's a solid starter. Shy, ooh. See, Shy's like at the top of solid starter for me, but can potentially be an all-star, or in that category anyway. But I'm gonna put him there for now. Kemba is an all-star. Dame is the best of the best. People might get in their feelings about this. I think Rubio is a great player, one of the smartest point guards. I've heard, who was it? I think on JJ Redick's podcast, Damian Lillard was talking about him. Hey, he's probably one of the most underrated like minds in the league. But he's got a lot older now. He's not performing how he used to be. He's just cremating away in the Timberwolves. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put him as an average starter. I do think he's a maybe solid starter, but he only really starts when D'Lo's not playing. I think I've started them together a bit, but he's an average starter for me. Sorry for all the Rubio fanboys out there. Kyle Lowry, all-star. Again, not claiming they'll all make all-star, but all-star caliber. LeBron James, not even really a point guard. Well, technically sort of is, but he's best of the best. He's Dennis Schroeder now, so I don't know why he's in this, and like Schroeder's not. Drew Holiday, he's an all-star. Markelle Fultz is a solid starter. He was getting there. Obviously, like a year or two ago, he was definitely alright or an average starter, but based on this year before injury, I do think he's a solid starter. Yeah, especially for that Magic team, I think his potential's still there. D-Rose as well. I know he comes off the bench, so probably shouldn't call him a solid starter, but in terms of like talent-wise, I think he is sort of still a solid starter. Or is he an average starter? Nah, he's solid. I'm not putting him below like some of these guys here. Ja, ooh, he's an all-star as well. I'll put him like near the top here, maybe like there. Yeah, maybe a couple years to be best of best, but there. Chris Paul, see, best of the best in terms of IQ, and just like he's Chris Paul, but is he in that all-star category? Okay, he'll be the top of all-star and the bottom of best of best. I just think that age and like obviously he's still performing, but yeah, he's there. Sorry, I just can't put him up here with these big boys. And also, I'm just gonna move this around. Curry, you can stay first. I'm a huge LeBron fan, but LeBron's not really a point guard, so Curry, you stay there. And actually, this isn't actually in order, like in position of the categories. I'm just mucking around. De'Aaron Fox, so he's an all-star as well for me. And then I think Mike Conley is a solid starter. This is okay. This is a very lopsided tier list. I'm just gonna go through it and see if I want to make any changes, and I'll edit it out. Now I'm going to make some changes. I feel like I've got it too crowded in all-star. I need to move people to average starters more. So Lonzo's going to be an average starter. Graham's going to be an average starter. So is Fultz. Oh, this is tough now. I've made it difficult for myself. Like that. Like that. Like that. Ah! This is too hard. Lonzo, you go back up. Oh my god, I'm having a brain moment. I'm having a moment. Who can I drop from All-Star? Fox, you come down. You come down. You know what? That feels about right. I don't know if I mucked that up or made it better or worse, but this is all my opinion, of course. Again, All-Star doesn't mean I think they make the All-Star. I just think they're a step above solid starters. And average starters, I still think they're good, but they're just, yeah. But yeah, that's my final tier list. Have a look at it. Drop a comment down below what you would change or what you disagree with. I'm not 100% confident with this. If you want to like make a comment and say that like you think I should change someone, I'm not going to like fight that. But yeah, I am happy with this and I am content with it after looking through it. But yeah, that's that for the video. These tier list videos are always way harder than I think. When I sort of like load them up before I record and I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, like I get a rough idea in my head where I put people, but that one was actually way harder than I thought. But yeah, leave your guys comments down below. Also, can we get, I think I said 10 likes this video, maybe 8. Can we try to get 10 likes this video? If you made it this far, hit the like button and also subscribe and join the movement. But yeah, I'll stop wasting you guys' time. Catch you next time. Peace.